Hello friends, welcome to today's episode of Problem of the Day series from Leetcode. And if you find this video to be helpful, we kindly ask that you consider liking it and subscribing to our channel. Doing so will assist us in boosting the video's visibility through the YouTube algorithm. So let's get started. So today's problem is finding out the longest zigzag path in a binary tree. So basically what is happening is we had been given a binary tree. We can go either left side or the right side of from the root. So what we have to find, so basically first if I'm starting from here and I decide to go on the right, so next time I have to go on the left side. So in this case my length is 2, right? But if I decided to go from, okay, there is no other option going on the left, so if I go on the right side the maximum length can be 2. But if I start from here I can go to right and then left and then right, so the length can be 3. Similarly, if I start from here, right, you go on the left and then right and then no more one, so length is 2. So basically we have to alternate between left and right nodes, right, left and right childs for every widget. So one way of looking in more DFS based optimization is that you consider that like you have a root and then you have a left subtree and then you have a right subtree. How can we find out the longest zigzag path? So in this case, what actually we can do is that, uh, how about that if we just return the depth of depth of when you widget from the left subtree, and when you widget on the right, you return the right subtree, right? So basically in this subtree, I know what is the maximum left depth and what is maximum right depth. Similarly, I can go here and find out the left maximum on the right subtree and the right. So here left and right means that you're basically traversing in that direction and alternating as asked and returns you the length. Okay. My recursive function is going to return an array which is integer array of left and right. Okay. Now that means that once you call that DFS, call that function on the left subtree, get the result, and then right subtree, get the result. And then we have the two results, from one from left and then from right, and then we can combine these two results together to form the result of the whole subtree, and we keep on doing this recursively. Let's code it. So I have a function longest zigzag that is given. So what we are going to do is we are going to create a helper function that is going to return integer array uh, longest zigzag helper, right? And we are going to say tree node of root. Okay, and this is going to return the result. So how I call this function is that if you have root is equal to null, then there is no path, so you just return 0 from here, and then you call, we have to create a variable called result. So basically we need to update that result for every function call. So there are two options. Either I can pass it as a reference here, or in a Leetcode, like it's a class, so you can just create a member variable of this class where I will be storing it, right? And then you call this function root, and then you're going to return the result. Alright, so now let's implement our core of the function here. So it's simple. If my root is equal to null, that means that, okay, So it's an error scenario, it's not like depth of 0. So new integer array, and I'm going to return -1 comma -1, and then I'm going to call this function on both sides of the tree. So you get the left result is equal to longest helper root dot left, and then call this function on the right side of the tree. Right, now let's create the result from that. So here, so my so if I have a root, right, so here if I am a root, right, and I have got a left length and the right length. So if I am traversing in this direction, that means I am traversing on the left, right. So what I need is the length on the right side and +1 to include this root node. So that means that I have left length is equal to LR, and we will take the right node +1, and similarly I can going to say right length is equal to LR, take the left one +1, right, and update the result here, which will be maximum of result and the maximum of these two. Right, so this is the result we have written. Now we have to return the uh, left length and the right length. So which will be new return new integer array of left length and the right length. What is wrong here? Oh, my bad. Copy paste mistake, RR0, and then submit the result. Alright, that is for today. If you have found this video to be helpful, we kindly ask that you consider liking it and subscribing to our channel. Doing so will assist us in boosting the video's visibility through the YouTube algorithm. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye.